Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment, and here we're back with a brand new fairy fid, Sons of Anarchy Season 7. And what we're looking at, could Gemma, alright, could Gemma have stayed and confronted Jax head on? Not mano a mano, mammy on son. Some people may be into that. Hell, Jax Teller even called Gemma out. He's like, if I did have a mommy fetish, it would be some psycho dominatrix. Obviously referring to the fact that's what Gemma is. But obviously Jax finds out, able juice. I think we've, beat this horse to death, if we're being honest. So how about we move on. Obviously we all know how Jax knows. If you don't, then you probably shouldn't be watching this video. And if you don't know, then you might not know about yeah, so I need to start worrying about spoilers and moving on to this video, alright? Gemma obviously receives a phone call for Juice. That lie we told everyone died. Jax knows. Gemma hightails out of Charming, obviously drives up north to Oregon. I got nothing outstanding in Oregon. Well, that's where she goes. She goes up to Oregon to be with her daddy. Says peace with him. I mean, we can say Gemma was running, but it's almost like Gemma wanted to make peace with her dad and get like the one last goodbye sort of thing. Again, she could have confronted Jax on Charming, but that would have not ruined episode 11, but I mean it made sense for it to go on another episode with Gemma, if we're being honest. But I think the scene between Gemma and Nate was pretty good, so I wouldn't really fault that. But in terms of, could she could have absolutely confronted Jax head on. You know what I mean? Like, there's no two ways about it. But how would the scene go? How would the scene be any different? Well, I mean, it wouldn't have been at the house. It wouldn't have been the garden. It wouldn't have been anything like that. It would have been a simple case of Gemma like, right, this is what happened. Obviously, I mean, Jax and Gemma never really got into it that deep about Tara. Just, it happened. And of course it did happen. I mean, Gemma killed her. Like, there's no two ways about it. She did point out that this isn't an apology, Jackson. Basically just an I'm sorry kind of thing. Which, yeah, totally understand. Don't know. I mean, it isn't. It wasn't really an I'm sorry. It was more just along the lines of, this is I said my piece, Chrissy, kind of thing. From Gemma Telemoro. But I mean, we can sit here and argue till the cows come home whether or not Gemma should have confronted him head on. But like I said at the start, I don't think she was actually ever running. You know what I mean? I wouldn't really consider it running. Like, I know they're like, oh, Gemma's on the lam, but I think she wanted to say goodbye to Nate. And I mean, you can't argue about, well, maybe Jax would have gave her time with Nate if she asked, but it would have been a bit shite here. We've had this final confrontation about Tara, and then I want to go see my dad. That would have just felt very, very, very dragged out. So I think overall it would have sucked, but she didn't run. We can sit here and laugh and greet and do whatever, but she did not run from Jax. I think you could argue it's plot purposes, right? But I'm not even going to begin to fault the writing. You know what I mean? Probably just wanted to say goodbye to our house. All our old childhood memories, the garden, the essay that she wrote on the Second Amendment, her dad, I think it was fitting rather than just, some meet at Telemoro garage. Which, yeah, I still would have taken it. But, yeah, there's not a lot of theories left. The reviews have all been uploaded. And, yeah, sad. Sons of Anarchy's over. We've got a lot of ranking fids to do, I guess, but tell you what, it'll just be a matter of time, folks, before I click that season 1 episode 1 again and rewatch this fucking epic show, because I just can't get enough.